As you can see, this week's war was a defeat, a loss for the good guys, 38-36. So our winning streak for the Monday Wars comes to an end, something we will remedy next week, I'm sure. To be fair, it wasn't our usual 10-man war. We stretched it to make it a 15 this time. So not the full dream team this week. So why did we lose? Well, it wasn't that they were completely outmatched for us, because they didn't get all of the 3 stars on the 9s. But what happened with us? Well, one of the contributory factors is that we took 3 attacks on DJ War to get the 2 stars. We can't expect strong, solid 2-star Town Hall 10 attacks every time, but simply because of that, we were 2 attacks short of being able to help clear up the Town Hall 9s. Looking at the Town Hall 9s, 14 of the 16 attacks done by our Town Hall 9s only resulted in 3 100% attacks. And so when we have a war like that, you just simply don't get enough stars to beat the enemy. So let's have a look at 1 or 2 of the good attacks. So we start with the attack on Mossar. And our attacker is none other than Mr. Bond. And he's elected to go way off the reservation and go and use hogs. Level 2 hogs, I hear you say? That's crazy talk. Well, no, actually it's not. At Town Hall 7, you can only have 2 giant bombs, and they can only go to level 2. And so their damage is 200, whereas your level 2 hogs has 312 hit points. Great news for hogs. Let's see how he does. He drops an archer in there, which triggers a giant bomb. That was very smart. That's half of your problem gone. Next up, dealing with the CC. He drops in a giant to make sure the entire CC comes out. Now he's got to deal with valks and archers. That's no easy thing to do. Those Valkyries will just rip you apart. Watch this, ready? Giant comes out, swish, gone. So they take some killing. He's dropped a bunch of archers, he's dropped his king, he's dropped the poison. One of the Valkyries have finally died, the other ones are just ripping through those poor little archer girls. He's done it. They're gone. The CC hogs, level 6s, damn, they're going to be powerful, destroy lots. Oh, it's hog party time. Look at those 2 heals. At Town Hall 7, 2 heals covers almost the entire length of the enemy base. None of those hogs died in the first half of that. There's a 3rd and final heal down. The giant bomb goes off, but it doesn't matter. 1 or 2 hogs fly through the air in celebration. And now he's on cleanup. Just got to kill that king, and there's nothing else that can kill you. So many hogs. Apart from the 3 that flew off, and maybe 1 or 2 killed by the king, everyone's here for the cleanup party. Argor's getting it done at Town Hall 7. Nice. Next up is Stone Toe's attack. We have our CC right in the center. We have 2 air defenses close to each other on this side. So notice Stone Toe's strategy here. Attack into here. Save your CC balloons for this final one. Works nice. Let's do it double time. Level 2 dragons. That can easily fail on a Town Hall 8 against level 6 air defenses. First rage just pushes everyone in. The heal keeps everyone alive. The balloon has taken a lot of the hits from the air defense, which is good. He drops a dragon, then the balloons, just to give some cover for those balloons so that they actually can arrive and do the damage. Saves a rage for the core. That's good practice as you go up the Town Hall levels to get a rage in the core, and then everything can just go ballistic in all directions and help you get the win. Strong attack. Look how many dragons are left. They're only the little baby level 2 ones. To the lab. Getting her done. Moving on up through the riffraff, we get to base number 6. Cheer. Mr. Dolph's attack.
They say Dolph addicted to these streets just like his pops. Addicted to hustle.
And here's a little interesting thing that I like. If you have level 4 golems, don't request a level 5 golem for your CC. At Town Hall 9 level, a level 4 is fine. Put something high end in your CC. If you've got 30 spaces, use it for something good. Get high level miners, bowlers, max hogs, something in there that's going to just give you that little edge. Dolph's unit of choice is hogs. Let's watch the attack. We release our 2 golems. Expo is locked on. That's really the goal of the golem. Get him locked onto an expo and then your other units can run riot. Nicely placed jump spell there to get in to the core. Baby dragon took his time dying. We've released the CC hogs here nicely to complement the other hogs. Kill squad is still alive. King's still doing his thing. They triggered all of the giant bombs in the core, which is great news for your hogs. The only other bad thing for poor old hogs is when there's skeletons chasing you around. Look at those blinking numpties. We're done? No, we're not done. Hot pursuit across the map. All because of a stupid Tesla in a corner. I hate it when people do that. Alright, now we're on cleanup. 4 hogs survived out of 16. But that's just enough. That's fine. Especially if you keep a couple of wizards alive. That's ideal. And the hogs can just jump over walls and get the cleanup done for you. Nice job done there on the top proper Town Hall 9 in this war. Finally up in the Town Hall 10s, well, we got the 2 stars done on all 4 bases. There's just 2 attacks I want to focus on. The first one is by me. Hey, it's my video, I'll just feature whoever I want, thank you. Now, the reason I wanted to focus on this one was, look at that, Town Hall smack in the middle. I was concerned I was not going to get the Town Hall, because everything wants to just path around the outside. And unless you can beat the entire base, why is that not going to be the last building to get attacked? I was concerned. But I also was impressed with myself, how I dealt with the CC. Have a look at this. I drop healers first, then a giant. CC comes out, we drop the poison. I drop a second giant because that one just can't hold it. But they last a long time because they're under the healers. And just before he dies, I drop my queen, and then my queen takes over with the healers. Now I've noticed that instead of just doing a queen walk around the outside, a lot of people now are breaking the wall to get the queen to go inside earlier. And so I wanted to try that this time. I unfortunately didn't get to keep her alive. I should have used one of my rages on her, but I used her ability, and I might have got her to survive considerably longer if I had done it the other way around. So a jump spell, I decided to bring no more wall breakers, just to use 2 jumps. One to get this lot in, this motley crew over here. My first rage goes down. I freeze the king and expo and the inferno, and they all die under the freeze, which was sweet. So you just think if I'd kept my queen alive, She could have walked around here with the king and done a lot more damage here. But anyway, I now still have the problem of the town hall. But I've only gone and brought myself a baby dragon as backup, just to help out. I figured if I can clear everything round about, the baby dragon has nowhere else to go but the core. I have some wizards there as well, but only because I forgot to deploy them. And the baby dragon did exactly as I hoped. He pathed his way right there to the core. I knew with bringing one freeze I wouldn't get this last quadrant with the Inferno and the level 31 queen. So the amount of percentage I got was everything that I'd hoped for. You rock, Stu Trek. You're the best. And now, finally, we need to talk about DJ War. And more importantly, Samadeus. Early in the war, we had this catastrophe. The attack started like any other, on any normal other day. He earthquakes a path to the core. He drops his 2 golems. The wall breakers open up the base. Half of Hogwarts behind, protected by the golems, clear the trash and start moving in. There's nothing to stop the harem of Valkyries that are about to be dropped, and there they go. Now, what happens next is frankly shocking.
It's gonna be alright. When times get rough, you can't fall back on us. Don't give up. Please don't give up.
Got to walk out of here. I can't take anymore. Gonna stand on that bridge. Keep my eyes down.
So what actually happened here? Well, it was a series of events. You had, within range, 3 expos, all shooting here. You have the Queen, also shooting here. You have a wizard tower doing splash damage here. You have a mortar doing splash damage here. You have Teslas. This one's just about to pop. You have 2 Infernos firing 10 things at you, as well as a cannon. But a large problem was this golem. Everybody in here was focused in on the golem, tightly packed, so all the splash really focused in on all of the Valkyries. And the balloon, which frankly was glitchy when he was frozen, everything here was just doing so much DPS. Look at all the skeletons, the souls returning to Valhalla, because all of that DPS was all just so focused in that one tight little spot. Nothing stood a chance. And that stupid balloon survived the whole thing. Can you add anything? It's that day. And just to add insult to injury, Ione goes and does a clan invite to mock Sam. Well, that's all for this week's war recap. Join us next time.
Magic.